and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a festive Come Dine With Me.
And I'm going to be rating you for your main, your dessert and the overall evening. And head over to my channel afterwards to see what I have done for Brady.
So for my main course of this festive Come Dine With Me, I am putting a bit of a festive spin on a classic dish. And I'm going to be making a pigs and blankets mac and cheese. So first things first, I'm just going to get the pigs and blankets done because they can just sit there done until I make the actual mac and cheese later. So these are the sausages I'm going to be using, and these are the Lidl Deluxe Cumberland Pork Chipolata sausages. So big pack of 12 here, so there will be definitely some left over for lunch portions. And I haven't tried these Cumberland ones from Lidl, so excited to see how they're going to go. And then to make the blanket, I've also got the Lidl Deluxe Bacon, and this is the oak smoked dry cured streaky bacon. And I normally go for the like honey one from Lidl, but I thought it wasn't really appropriate for a festive mac and cheese, so I'm just going to get those made and popped in the oven. And just time to pop my pigs and blankets and my extra bacon, which I'm going to mix in actually to my cheese sauce, into the oven. I think maybe for like 20 minutes or so, but yeah, there's not really anything else I can do until a bit later. I've just had a little check of the pigs and blankets and they are almost done. So the next step for my mac and cheese is to cook my macaroni. Well, I say macaroni, I've opted to use spirali, which is probably my favourite shape of pasta, and I'm going to pop that on and then make my cheese sauce. So now my pasta is boiling away, I'll just show you the rest of the ingredients I've got to make the cheese sauce. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm going to be adding the extra bits of bacon that I didn't have enough sausages for just into the sauce as well. Milk, I've got plain flour, butter, I've got some English mustard. For an extra festive hint, I've got some sage, and then I have got this Cathedral City extra mature cheddar. We wouldn't normally get Cathedral City because it's quite pricey, but I thought for the purposes of Come Dine With Me, it would just be something a bit extra delicious. Pasta's all done, it's just time to grate my cheese and make my cheese sauce with all of my ingredients here. I'm just going to start off my cheese sauce by making a roux and then add all my other ingredients. There is the completed cheese sauce. You can see I've added all the bits of bacon, I've added the sage in. All I need to do now is add this pasta to this sauce and add the pigs and blankets to the top. Well, the pig and blanket mac and cheese is all done. I'll just show you that in a sec. I've just sprinkled a little bit of extra sage on the top as well. I haven't put any extra cheese on the top of it because I'm also going to be making like a garlic tiger baton later with some Emmental cheese, so I thought probably enough cheese going on, but I'll do that literally just before we eat dinner. This can just sit in the fridge now, and I'm probably going to have a little look through Netflix and Disney to decide what Christmas movie we're going to watch tonight, and then probably have a bit of a break, and then I will be on to making my festive desserts a bit later. So there is the mac and cheese. Obviously it's going to go in the oven again later before we eat it, but I think that's looking nice and festive. I'm just gonna have a little flick through Disney and Netflix to pick a Christmas movie. I've got a couple of ideas what I might pick, but I know they've added a lot of new stuff to both Disney and Netflix, so I might find a new Christmas favourite, who knows. Okay, this looks good. I think this has just been added. Let's have a look. I do love a Christmas trash film. Oh, this was the other thing I was thinking of watching. Christmas Chronicles 2. We watched first Christmas Chronicles again the other day, so could go with that. So I'm back in the kitchen. It's time to make a start on my dessert, and I don't think I've actually said yet what dessert I'm doing, but the festive dessert I've chosen to make is chocolate orange brownies. So I'm actually using a recipe from Jane's Patisserie, which I'll show you in a moment, and I've got all of my ingredients, which I will also show you. So this is the recipe I've got here with Terry chocolate orange, and this is from Jane's Patisserie. If I remember, I will pop this in the description as well. And here is all of my ingredients. I've just got some dark chocolate, 2 chocolate oranges, flour, cocoa, caster sugar, butter, well I'll use this bit of butter here first, and eggs. So first things first, I've preheated my oven already. So I've got my dark chocolate butter and my chocolate orange, and I'm just going to get that melted in the microwave. So the eggs and the sugar are all whisked. I've weighed out my flour and cocoa powder, and time to mix my melted chocolate and butter into this mixture. So the brownie is now ready to go into the oven. The recipe says like 30 to 35 minutes, but I will check it after that time and see how it's looking and whether it's still a bit like wobbly or not. But I've just popped some extra pieces of Terry chocolate orange onto the top just for a bit of added extra orangey festiviness. So all ready to go in the oven now. So there is the brownie. I think I should have put these chocolate orange slices in a bit later, but hopefully it still tastes good. So I've actually decided to pick Let It Snow, which I've seen before but I don't think Tim has. There's a little synopsis of it, just quite an easy rom-com-y type watch, so hopefully he will enjoy that because I know I will. It's quite a bit later now. You can probably see a little edge of the Christmas lights in the lounge there, and I'm going to put my Pigs and Blankets mac and cheese into the oven. I'll probably give it about half an hour or so, and then I will prep the garlic bread, which will only take about 10 minutes or so to cook. But for that I have got this tiger baton from Tesco's, and I'm going to like zhuzh it up a bit with some butter, some herbs, some garlic and some cheese. So I will see you again once it's time to do the garlic bread. The mac and cheese is almost done. Just had a little check on that in the oven. So I'm going to make my garlic bread now. So it is the tiger baton that I showed you, and I'm gonna just slice it but like not all the way through, and I'm gonna fill it with butter, garlic, some sage and some Emmental cheese. So it should be a nice festive twist on a garlic bread. So there is the butter, garlic and sage, and I'm just going to get the butter microwaved. So this is the baton. I've cut like slits, and as you can see, not all the way through, and I'm just going to get my garlicky, herby, buttery mix just brushed into all the slices, and then I'm going to stuff the slices with some Emmental cheese. So the main course is ready and out of the oven. I think, in my opinion, that looks really nice. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like literally sizzling. And that is the garlic bread with all that cheese in it as well. We've had our main course, which was the pigs and blanket mac and cheese, and then the festive garlic bread. I think it was really tasty, but I will just have to wait to see what Tim's scores are when he rates the main course later. I'm just going to get the dessert served up now, which was the Cherryz chocolate orange brownie, and it is massive and actually weighs an absolute ton. So gonna have that with a little bit of cream, and then once we've had our dessert, then hopefully Tim can rate the whole experience. We've had the movie on, so I've been watching that. I'm really enjoying it.
So I'm going to be rating Brody for the main course, the dessert, and the evening overall. So the first thing was the main course, which was the pigs and blankets mac and cheese with the festive garlic bread. So the garlic bread was really tasty. You put sage in there with the cheese and brushed the garlic butter on top of the tiger bread, which made a really tasty side to go with this main course. The main course was mac and cheese with pigs and blankets. These pigs and blankets were so tasty, and we've already said about having them for our Christmas dinner. I thought the pigs and blankets mac and cheese was such a good Christmas twist for this Come Dine With Me. I really enjoyed this main, and I'm going to give this main a rating out of 10, and my rating is going to be an 8 out of 10. So the next course was the festive brownie, which was a Cherryz chocolate orange brownie. This is a really good twist on a normal brownie, and I really enjoyed this. It was cooked so well. It had a really crispy outer layer and was really soft and gooey in the middle. So I'm going to rate this brownie an 8 out of 10. The movie that Brady chose for this festive Come Dine With Me evening was Let It Snow. I really enjoyed this movie. I'd never seen it before, but Brady has seen it already and thought it would be an excellent one. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, relaxing, chilled out movie for a Sunday evening. So I'm going to rate the overall evening and the whole experience of this evening a 10 out of 10. So that gives a total score of 26 for Brody's Come Dine With Me evening. So after you finish watching this video, I did the same thing on my channel for Brody, so you can see what I cooked and what she scored me.
Well, I hope that you enjoyed my festive Come Dine With Me. Obviously, don't forget to head over to Tim's channel to see what he made and how I rated him, and obviously, all importantly, to find out who the winner was. So I will link that all in the description. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this Come Dine With Me. If you did, please do give the video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.